Okay, first up, we're gonna leave my hair alone. Okay, we're not gonna comment on it because it is so beyond dirty that I like don't even know what to do with it today. But that's on me. I got home way too late last night, and I normally shower at night. Did fully not have time to shower and didn't wake up to wash it this morning in time. So we're just gonna be nice today, okay? I have a book haul for you, pretty easy video, just showing all of the books that I have accumulated over the past probably like 4 months or so. Honestly, I do not have a ton. I maybe have, I mean, it's still a lot of books. I probably have maybe like 20 books to show you, but it's definitely less than, you know, what some of my other hauls are, but I've really just toned down my book buying. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and jump in. Got a lot of special editions, got some regular books. So yeah, first up, let's start with the Mystic Box editions, which I actually still have not even taken out of the foil yet. I am a Mystic Box subscriber. That is the only book box that I am subscribed to. And these are their last 2 boxes, I guess. Pepper Winters was one of them. I still have not taken these out of the plastic because quite frankly, I think I might sell them. I mean, if you're interested, let me know. I would just charge you what I paid for them because I'm not gonna scalp prices like a lot of people do. But first of all, they're so beautiful. They are really pretty editions. Here's the thing, I've never read this series before. Maybe I'll try it and give it a go before I would get rid of either of these, because then I would hate to like love it and then be without the special edition of it if I really wanted it. But here's the thing, that I'm just trying, like my bookshelves, I don't have a ton of room. And obviously with Mystic, like I'm subbed for the year. Like I don't have the one where you can like skip boxes. So then I end up sometimes with books that like I don't necessarily care a lot about, but I do think these are really beautiful editions. And then the other ones are the Adelaide Forest ones, which again I also have not taken out of the plastic, just because again, if I sell these, like I want whoever gets them to get them in the most like mint condition. But I just haven't like actually gone through with selling these because again, I've never read anything by Adelaide Forest, and that is an author that I wanted to try. So I do think that maybe I'd want to at least try like these before I were to get rid of them, because again, they're pretty. But yeah, I don't know. More so with Mystic now, I'm finding that I more just want the books that they add in on like the one-offs. Like recently they did the Rena Kent, the Deception trilogy, and obviously if you're a subscriber then you get early access to that, and so I got those. They won't ship for a long time, but it's like I more tend to want now like their add-on boxes than their actual subscription boxes. So that's why I'm starting to kind of keep those in plastic, because I might sell them. So those are the Mystic ones that I've gotten recently. Next up, more special editions, but these are extra special because this is the Dark and Quirky. This was their winter box, their 2024 winter box that was their subscription. And do you notice whose book is featured in that? I still can't believe that. I'm gonna go through the other 3 first and then we'll get to that one. So Dark and Quirky does 4 in their boxes. So I got like one of these boxes and then I got like some of just like my book specifically. But so Under the Stars by Laura Pavlov, this cover is beautiful. I love the colors of it. All of these editions are so beautiful. And then like the inside formatting, stunning. I haven't read this. I've actually never read anything by Laura Pavlov, but I am curious. And this one I actually really want to read. This is a bodyguard one, Beyond the Thistles by Samantha Young. This is another one that I hadn't heard of before, but again, it's beautiful. And I think it takes place in Scotland, is that right? Which is like fun. Again, interior formatting, beautiful. And then I was so excited that Lucia Franco is also in the box with Tell Me What You Want, because I really like this book, obviously on its own, but just the fact that like my book was in a box with Lucia Franco, who is like, y'all know the Off Balance series, what it is to me. And yeah, anyways, just once again, stunning. Oh, I have the little overlay in here. Stunning, beautiful, amazing. And then we have my first ever book, baby. We got Take You Down. That is a special edition, and this is so stunning. I feel like, actually, have I hauled these already? And I'm thinking, because I feel like I talked about this. I don't know, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But we have like the neon green, we have the pops of neon green on here, which I love. If you've read the book, then you know that's kind of like Walker's color. But then on this cover, we got to have Scar on the cover. I was really excited. This was actually a one and done cover. Gianna sent this to me and she was like, what do you think? And I was like, it's perfect, because I wanted Scar on the cover since I obviously have Walker on the like original cover. And then the interior formatting is piano, because obviously Scar plays. And then it has this little Walker and Scar art that like came with, and it has a bigger one too. Where's the bigger one? Oh, it has the bigger one that like lays over the actual scene. This is the hair dyeing scene, which is still to date one of my favorite scenes that I've just ever written. It's my favorite scene between Walker and Scar where she dyes his hair lime green. And I just love it. I still am in like disbelief that I have a special edition of one of my books, let alone Walker and Scar, who are just like forever and always just very special to me. So again, thank you to Dark and Quirky and to Gianna for including. And yeah, so that was a part of their winter box. Like I said, I feel like maybe I've actually hauled these before, but now I'm not sure. I had it on my list that I hadn't, so yeah. Okay, now for, I don't think if you guys have watched any of my videos recently that you're surprised that I bought these all. And here's the thing, I'm trying really, really hard not to buy the other versions of them as well right now, but I think I might end up panic buying them. I finished my Legacy of Gods collection, so I already had God of Fury, but then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 because I needed the entire series, and I needed them all in the men covers because the men covers are superior. So let me go ahead and go through them. And the other ones that I might buy are the discreet ones, even though the new, like at least they've released, so these got picked up by a traditional publisher, so they're being released, I think with Bloom maybe. God of Malice's cover is similar like to the discreet version, but it's not the same, but it does have sprayed edges. So I'm kind of like, do I want to buy that one or do I want to buy the indie versions? I don't know. Do I need 2 versions of them? No, but also I want them. Also the Rena Kent ones that she's making that are like $500. I want those so badly, but I cannot spend $500 on 6 books. Like I do have limits, and that is a limit, but I did have to get all of them in the men covers because these men covers are superior. And I don't know if any of you have waded through like stock photo websites. It can be a minefield out there. So the fact that she got all of these hot men is insane. So God of Malice, book 1, God of Pain, book 2, one of my favorites in the series, my absolute favorite, Jeremy and Cecily, God of Wrath. I'm like awestruck every time I look at this cover. This man is so hot. So yeah, we have God of Wrath, then we have God of Ruin, Landon, my least favorite book in the series, still love it, just my least favorite, and one of my, not my favorite cover. Then we have Mr. Eli King. Oh, sorry, you're so hot. And yeah, God of War. So had to finish my collection of those, and like I said, I might be adding the discreet covers to them as well because I have problems. I mean, speaking of problems, I have all of the original, oh, you can't see them. I have all of the original off-campus books, but then like in the indie covers. But then I was in Barnes & Noble a while back and I saw the deal and the score with sprayed edges with the new like cartoon covers, which I don't love, but I'm a sucker for sprayed edges and for my favorite books to have multiple versions. However, they did not have the Mistake, the Goal, or the Legacy with the sprayed edges. So then one of my friends at her Barnes & Noble, she found them. So she bought these like months ago for me, but then just recently, like when I saw her, she was able to get them to me. So The Mistake, my personal favorite in the series, this is book 2. This is John. Why did I call him John? John Logan and Grace's, but again, just with the sprayed edges. I didn't need these. I fully didn't need them, but I got them anyways. The Goal, book 4, Sabrina and Tucker, and then the Legacy with all of them, and once again with the sprayed edges. So I don't know, that's why I said like I might wait and hold out and get the Bloom versions of Legacy of Gods, but I don't know, I really don't need to be buying like another set of those. Then I am so happy that Fairy Loot did a reprinting of these because I didn't get them the first time around because I'm not like a Fairy Loot sub or anything, but I was able to get the Twisted series by Anna Huang, their versions. They're so beautiful. And also let me tell you, so because with these special editions, they don't always ship, like they normally ship months out after you order them. So when I ordered these, I had them sent to my parents' house because I was moving apartments. I knew in the upcoming months and I didn't want there to be any issues. And normally like delivering to my parents' house, I never do have issues. However, these got delivered to the wrong address. And that was spooky for a while when I was waiting to get these tracked back down, but thank God I was able to. I will show these 2 individually. We have Twisted Love, book 1, one of my favorites, Alex Volkov, The Man That You Are, I love you. The sprayed edges on these are absolutely stunning. These are just beautiful editions, and I also really do like the naked hardbacks as well. Like they're so beautiful. I love the pastels. I love the dust jackets. I love the art. For them being like cartoon people, I actually really love these. So that is book 1. Then we have book 2. This one, honestly, these 2 on here, they're just like dripping sex appeal, okay? Love it. Love to see it. Beautiful. Again, let's pull out the naked hardcover, stunning. I'm so happy to have these in my collection. The Twisted series is one of my all-time favorites. Like, if you guys have been around here, you know that. Twisted Hate, my favorite book in the series. I love this one. I love Josh and Jules on this cover. Jules' hair is stunning. And again, we get the rose for this one, which I really like. And again, just like even the pink. I am not normally a pink person, but I think this is stunning. And then last but not least, we have Twisted Lies with Christian and Stella. Again, stunning, beautiful naked hardcover. Honestly, I don't know. I need to figure out like where these are going to be displayed, because I don't have them like displayed on my shelves, but I might actually end up taking the dust jackets off for a little bit and just having the naked hardcovers because they're so pretty. I love these editions. They're so pretty. I'm so happy to have them in my collection. And yeah, just very grateful that I was able to get them tracked back down, because I was like, these are not replaceable. Like, if I can't get these back from the address that they were delivered to, it's not happening for me. Okay, next up then, a couple of paperbacks. Fabric of Our Souls by michaemarieauthor. I think this cover, I don't know if this cover is still up. This did, I think, get picked up by a publisher, so I do think this cover was coming down at some point. I don't know if it's down now. I absolutely loved this book. I read this a few months ago. Well, maybe not. Maybe it was back more in the spring, whatever. I read it. I loved it. And also the interior formatting of this is beautiful. All of these illustrations, which I believe michaemarieauthor herself like drew these and did all of this, but they're all so beautiful. The story, I not only love the story, I loved her writing, but then also like just all of these illustrations in here. Hold on, where is the one? This one, like, it's so stunning. And just for like a regular paperback too, it's just insane to have that kind of interior formatting. Also, I love the skeleton on the cover. I'm just a big fan of skeletons, so I love this. I loved this book. Very happy to add that to the collection. Same with King of Sloth. I, of course, had to buy this. I still haven't read it yet, but I love, as with Anna Huang's books, I love them. I've loved every single one that I've read. I've really been enjoying the Kings of Sin series. Like, King of Pride so far is a top rate of the year for me, and I'm really excited to get to King of Sloth. I'm just waiting for like the mood to strike me. But yeah, had to add that to the collection. Then, yep, I'm including it, but I've added it to the collection starting line. This was my book that I released back in July. It's a sports romance between two Olympic athletes, and it's like forced proximity, bad boy, good girl, gymnast, swimmer vibes. Anyways, yeah, I obviously got some paperbacks from, I still have to send some of them out. Like, I normally send them to my alpha readers and stuff, and I just still haven't done that yet because I have post office anxiety, but I just need to like work up the courage to get to the post office. But yeah, I had to add some of my physical copies to my shelves. And last but not least, Danielle, one of you guys, sent me a couple of books as well. So I've been looking for this version of The Dare by Harley LaRue for a while now, because they did take this one out of print and they have a new cover, which I have, but like I just don't love it as much. Like, this is just, it's everything to me. And like this version of Manson, like, I just love. Danielle ended up having a copy, so she sent it to me, and I'm so grateful to have that, because I loved this and I needed this version. And then same with Sabotage, this cover as well by Chantel Tessier. I think this one is still around, but ended up sending me this one as well, which I love. I talk about this book quite a bit. This is one of my favorites from her, and this is a step sibling one, and it's just, if you can get past the prologue with a straight face in this one, like, good for you, because it's absolutely batshit crazy, and I love it so much, and it's so toxic and so messy, and oh my gosh, I just need madness, like, right now. I truly think that madness is going to be the book that's going to pull me out of my slump, and I just love this. Very happy to have this. These two are just like insane, and also the formatting. Oh, I honestly don't even know if I should. Oh no, it's chapter 1. I thought I opened it up to the prologue. I was like, you can't see that. But yeah, love this. Stunning. Last but not least is this one, The Darkness Beyond the Daisies by Corey Zahara. So I had never heard about this one before, but this was another one. Thank you to Danielle. And this book, I can't express to you how heavy this book is, and I think it's because the pages are like black shiny pages. This book is truly stunning. Like, the sprayed edges are beautiful, the cover is beautiful, but then also like the interior formatting, some of these pages kind of like stick together, but like, this is stunning. If anyone has read this, please comment below because I'm very curious. I looked it up on Goodreads and it sounds like a dark romance, but like I'm kind of wondering, does it end in an HEA or not? I can't tell, and that kind of like makes me intrigued. Whenever I do read it, I don't know if I'll actually read this physical version just because, like I said, I can't express to you truly how heavy this book is. So if it's in KU, I will probably read it in that way. Anyways, thank you again to Danielle. So anyways, that is it for the haul. Like I said, this isn't like a huge haul, but I really have just been trying to be better about only buying books that I like really want to have in my collection. And just, I mean, I've always been careful about that. Like I've never really just bought books like that I haven't read before, like for the sake of buying books, but I just really am trying to be more conscious of just how much I'm buying. And yeah, so obviously it's not a huge haul, but I still wanted to at least show you guys everything that I've accumulated the past like 4 months. So anyways, that is it for today's video. I think on Friday I have like 2 different videos that I'm kind of bouncing back and forth between doing. I just don't know like which one I feel like filming first. So I don't know. We'll see whichever one I feel like filming this week and get up for you guys. But anyways, that is it for today's video, and I will see you when I see ya.